What's going on, guys? It's Rebel Tanker, and welcome back to Red Storm Rising, Operation Red Storm, Turn 5 Ground. All right, things are not looking good for the NATO forces in certain areas. Down here in southern Germany, the Warsaw Pact is pushing ever closer on Munich. They took Nuremberg, though the Allies are preparing to launch a counterattack to retake Nuremberg. Not much moving around here. This mechanized infantry decided to go on a rampage, cross the Rhine, take Krefeld, and take Koln. The Fulda defenses have been breached, and the Soviets are preparing to make attacks along the northern positions and also took Osnabrück. All right. Let's. All right. Allied movements. All right. This gentleman is going to move to try and take him on, even though that's not going to work. First Infantry is going to retake Dortmund and retake Dusseldorf. And so, wait a minute, they were here. So it's 1, 2, 3. They'll take back all 3 positions. And the reason why I flip them over is because when they have cards that are flipped over, it means that you can't, from what I read of the rules, you can't deploy out of these cities anymore because they've been captured, recaptured, but they are considered damaged. So now we won't get the river, but we won't get the river penalty for that. Up here in the north, these forces are going to try and retake Osnabrück with the help of a British Alpha. In this area, territorial guards gonna try and kill this guy off with the help of them. U.S. 7th Infantry. At this point, I'm trying to think here. Well, let's see here. I can go 1, 2, and then if I pull back, no, I'll pull back to here because if he clears him out, then I can use the recaptured Dortmund. No, I think it's at the beginning of the turn, so I can't even get him repaired at that point. Well, I think 7th Infantry. I'll pull 7th Infantry back to Dortmund. We're going to have to give up some space here. Down here in the south, trying to figure out if 12th Panzer will attack here. We'll try and cut this guy off. Down here in the south, we use these guys to try and go in and take on that. We'll try and use you to continue that assault. You guys will attack here. One, 2, 3, 4. I want you on the lines here. You two are going to try and retake Nuremberg. You two are going to attack here. You guys might have to try and take Nuremberg. We'll kind of play it around down here. So, we're already down in the south. So, we'll start. We're not going to launch any attacks around here. Here at Nuremberg, we'll start with the A10. 2 dice at 3. Damn it, miss. And the Apache at 3. Miss. Okay. We'll start here. So U.S. infant for 4. Miss. So then we have the armor for 5. Hit. That actually kills this guy. Alright. Whatever. Okay. And now the armor gets to attack again. 3. And that kills him. So that kills those 2. First Armor Division reclaims Nuremberg. We'll pull these guys out because they've done their tactical mission. I'll put them back over here with the tactical field. Oh. Okay. Alright, so that'll switch the axis of this group, and they will attack here. 4, that's a damage, and we've pushed him back. I'll launch 12th, the French 12th armor. No, we'll launch 12th armor over here. 1. Alright, that's a damage and forcing them to retreat. And now, let's see if we can get lucky. Nope. Okay, and then we'll go here. Try and knock out that. Nope. Then the next one. Nope. Oh, he survived. Coming up here. Canadians at 2. Oh, we did it. Killed him. That was a lucky that we got a 1 and didn't just force retreat. Okay. Then the U.S. armor moves forward. 10. Oh, the 8th Guards headquarters survived that onslaught. Alright, coming up to the north here. 5th Panzer trying to cross the border here. 4, that's a hit, forcing a retreat. But they do not get the breakthrough. And then up here in the north, go here. That's a 4, that's a hit, forcing a retreat. Okay, then we're coming over here, trying to hit him. Come on, something good. Nope, miss. 3. Miss. Then we're coming up here. Start with the Belgian. Miss. And then the U.S. 1st Infantry Division. Gosh, they cannot get this guy. And then continuing to come north. Let's see, rolling 2. Miss. Then we got a 4. Miss. Rolling another 4. Hit. And he has to retreat. He can't retreat toward the border. He's got to retreat back, so he's going to have to sideswipe. And you will come down here. Okay. That should be all of our attacks. Oh, I forgot to give out the casualties this turn. Alright, the casualties on the Russian turn. The British 3rd Armored Division was destroyed. The U.S. 1st Cavalry Division was taken out. U.S. 2nd Armored Cavalry is taken out. The West German 2nd Mech Division and the West German 6th Division were wiped out. Okay, so that's all of our combat. We'll bring him back. It has been quite the fight. We're still putting up heavy fighting in southern Germany, but things just aren't looking too hot up here, especially when we have this deep penetration right here. And, alright, reinforcements. No more air, so 1, 2, 3. What we got? We got 2 French. So these 2 French, we'll put them here next to Strasbourg. And then we got this, we got the 4th U.S. Infantry Division, which we will drop. We'll drop them north of Frankfurt. Okay, now over to the Soviets. I think they get one more pull. Nope, they're out of aircraft. So let's see what they get for reinforcements. 5 divided by 2. So that'll be 3 more reinforcements for the Russians. So let's see, they got the 43rd Guards Mech Brigade, Soviet 1st Tank Division, and Soviet 47th Tank Division. Alright, well that is going to be it for turn 5, guys, and we will see you next time for turn 6. So until then, guys, as always, take care.